Offside, Southwestern kickoff. It'll be called back. Number 23, Darren Dressler's Wildcats kicker.
On the play will be
So Darren Dressler will kick it over again for the Southwestern Wildcats. And the kick is a short kick taken by, well, actually it's taken by fumble recovered by Southwestern. Oh, this is not a good start. Southwestern will take over on their own 24-yard line. Mall was touched by, I believe it was Eric James, Gabe Florida was there, and many others. Ooh, bad start. So a good start for Southwestern here. Hand off up the middle to number 22, Todd Dial.
The ball carrier, tackle on the play made by number 66.
Tackle by number 66, Rick Schaff. Do the best you can, Theo. That's all they can ask. Number 2, quarterback Chris Creighton. Junior quarterbacks for the Wildcats. He hands the ball off to 42, Jared Bennett. Their prized running back. He gets out, way short of the first down. Gets out to about the 16-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 4 now for the Wildcats. When? 3rd and 4. Oh, Southwestern lined up offsides, I believe. No, Mineral Point did. Mineral Point lined up offsides. That hurt.
Was it 21?
Southwestern was offsides there. They were clapping for some reason, so I presume that it was offsides on Mineral Point. Bring up a 3rd and 10 now for Southwestern. No clock. Watch the halfback pass. No, Creighton's back to pass. Oh, he threw a wanted duck way long on number 42, Jared Bennett. The 4th and 10 now. I presume they all either... All right. Southwestern, 4th and 10, going for it. Creighton back to pass again. Not that great of a passer. When I was reading up on Southwestern, he was not that great of a passer, but he's a pretty good runner, as we just saw right there. First down, Southwestern. Pressure was put on him for the pass. 1st and 10, ball on the 12-yard line. No clue how much time is left. Creighton, handoff to Jared Bennett. He guards up the middle, near the end zone. Tackle by Matt Lindsay, the safety. Southwestern's running all over Mineral Point here. Southwestern now has a holding penalty. Bring the ball way back to the 20-yard line. Creighton's back to pass. Man open the end zone. No! Throw on deep, pass intended for number 84, Mike Lamb. Incomplete. Chris Schaff was on the coverage. 2nd and about 17 now for the Wildcats as Creighton drops back to pass again. I'm surprised it's going in the air so much. It is, just about picked off by number 81, Chris Schaff in the corner of the end zone. Pass camera sight.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and
Southwestern back to pass again. Dumps it out quick under pressure. Jared Bennett cannot handle it. 62 Donald Wadick and number 66 Rick Schaff put pressure on Creighton. I'll bring up a 4th and 12 or 17 now for Southwestern. It's a field goal. It'll be 37, about 36-yard field goal. It's up and it's good. Or is it no good? Good. So Southwestern gets on the board first. 3-0. Wasn't no good. No good? I thought it was good.
It wasn't good.
Wasn't good. Lindsay back to pass. He rolls.
Come on!
Stays on his feet as he's in trouble. Loss of about 4 yards. Fumble. Lindsay fumbled the ball. Looks like Southwestern recovered it. Southwestern recovered the fumble. Creighton hands off to Jared Bennett. He goes up the middle. He's got end zone all over his face. Touchdown Southwestern. 6-0 and it stands. So, I don't know how much time's left, but Southwestern gets on the board. 6-0. Southwestern will attempt the point after. And the 2-point conversion is good, so it is 8-0 Southwestern. Not starting off great for Mineral Point. The Mineral Point is coming back in most of their games. They came back against Catskill, Riverdale, and Iowa Grant. And Dressler a kickoff for the Wildcats. Good kick taken by 22 Gabe Flordo at the 11-yard line. He runs out the middle down Mineral Point's bench. He has room on the outside. He could be gone if he gets past 3. Good run back for Gabe Flordo. Late hit or a clip. There is a flag down though. Mineral Point will take over on Southwestern's 47-yard line. Mineral Point will take over on the 32-yard line. Face mask gone Southwestern, so Mineral Point will take over on the 32-yard line. Lindsay hands off to Gabe Flordo behind the line of scrimmage. He stopped about 12 yards short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and about 20 now for the Pointers. 2nd and 22 now for the Pointers. Lindsay drops back to pass. All kinds of room. He goes to the sidelines for Gabe Flordo. And it's caught near the original line of scrimmage. 33-yard line, something like that. Offsides, Southwestern. They must have been in the neutral zone. So it'll be bring up a 3rd and about 6. Lindsay. He has the pass completed, number 22, Gabe Flordo. He fumbles the ball out of bounds. Matt Lindsay. He hands the ball off to Eric James, runs to the sideline, gets tripped up there by number 26, it looks like. Jeremy Colby, sophomore, I believe. Lindsay hands out the ball to Herschel James as he plows his way to the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 3rd and on the clock. Southwestern Lindsay, 8-0. Matt Lindsay keeps the ball, plows up the middle now for the 1st down. He gets his way near the 5-yard line, approximately the 6th-yard line. Matt Lindsay, back to pass. In the end zone, overthrown, poorly thrown ball. Either the receiver didn't read the coverage or read the play right, or Matt Lindsay just made a bad pass. And now to Herschel James. He plows his way to about the 3-yard line. He gets knotted up there. No, he gets to the 5-yard line. It would be 3rd and about 5. Matt Lindsay on the Pointers. Lindsay drops back to pass. Has Florida open the end zone. Touchdown, Mineral Point. All right, 8-6 now, Southwestern. So Lindsay and the Pointers will attempt the 2-point conversion now. Lindsay drops back to pass, corner in the end zone for Falardo, way overthrown. 8-6 Southwestern it stands. Still the first quarter, I don't know how much time's left. Shane Neshheim will kick it off for the Pointers. A low kick taken by 22. Good catch by 22. He gets to the 41-yard line where Southwestern will take over. 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter now. Handoff to 23, Darren Dressler. He plows his way up the middle. Gain of maybe 5 yards. It'll be second and about 5. It was by Arnie Okus. My little Schwarzenegger. All right, Crane hands that ball off to number 10, Steve Fulmer. Pretty good run. It'll be a first down Southwestern. 10 now, ball on the 49-yard line on Mineral Point. Chris Herter there on the tackle, ball carry 23, Darren Dressler. He gains about 4 yards. It'll be second and 6. All right, so Creighton pitches the ball to Fulmer. He runs to the outside. He leaps over one tackler. Pushed out of bounds by 2 or 3 pointers. Another first down for Southwestern as they are playing pretty good ball tonight for a team that's only won 1 or 2 games. What's-his-face stays on his feet and gets to the 5-yard line. It will be second and about 4 now for Southwestern. What is it? Jared Bennett. All right, so Creighton driving. The Wildcats pitches the ball to Farmer. He runs the outside, taken by number 8.
Unofficially, there was a little less than 2 minutes in the first quarter.
Timeout called.
It'll be 4th and 3 now for the Wildcats. Just under 2 minutes left to play was the word from the... And it looks like Southwestern has another first down as Jared Bennett runs to the outside, tackled out of bounds by Matt Lindsay.
Putting up for the first down. First and 10.
You have to. Just with your hand. Creighton pitches the ball out. Dressler. He runs to the outside. He is hit and pushes our guys out of the way. Ran out of bounds by number 51, Steve Spurley, and number 80, Brad Davis. And team left to play in the first quarter. Southwestern in control of the game so far, 8-6, and they're in control of the game right now. Jared Bennett gets stopped behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. It'll bring up a 3rd and about 7 or 8 now. Western is charged up for this game. We can tell on the sidelines here. Creighton keeps the ball, runs to the outside, stopped by Eric James at about a 4-yard gain, and it'll be 4th and about 3. Southwestern, they kicked the field goal. That's way off. 8-6 Southwestern. The point will take over on the 20-yard line. Lindsay back to pass. Ooh, just about picked off by number 20. Pass intended for number 22, the Rocket Gabe Falardo. Is it on? Oh my gosh. Lindsay back to pass again, looking for... Going deep for Gabe Falardo. It is caught right here at the 44-yard line. Great pass.
I missed it. Why weren't you over here?
First down, minute 3.
That guy for Southwestern. Mineral Point putting on a pretty good run here now. Lindsay doing it all. Nice pass. Good pass completed to Chris Schaff over the middle. He was double coverage. Lindsay got the ball right into him. It'll be a 2nd and 4 now for Mineral Point. Lindsay back to pass. He's going deep for Fullardo along the sidelines. Caught! Good catch by Gabe Fullardo at the 9-yard line.
Pass complete to number 22.
Lindsay kept the ball as he went up the middle. Gain of maybe a yard. Lindsay hands the ball off to Aniokas as he gets it near the goal line. About the 30-yard line. Be second in, about 3. Lindsay hands the ball off to Okas as he is not crossed.
Aniokas, the ball player.
4th and about a foot. Lindsay hands the ball off to Okas. He gets way across the goal line. Mineral Point leads now 12-8. Mineral Point at the 2-point conversion has picked off in the end zone. Pass intended for number 42, Mike James. Next time we'll kick off for the Pointers. 8:30 left to play in the game. Takes a pretty good bounce, taken by number 82 at about the 29-yard line as he spins but goes nowhere. So Mineral Point will take, Southwestern will take over at their 36-yard line, tackled by Herda and Marr.
What pipe are we gonna do?
What?
I'll tell you when this thing's out.
All right. So Creighton pitches the ball out Bennett as he runs to the outside. He's got running room, tackled by Eric James and Matt Lindsay right down in front of us here. So pretty good run there by Bennett as he gets near the 50-yard line to the 49 to be sharp.
How many minutes?
I don't know, I didn't hear it. So Creighton will take over on the first down 10. The ball at the 49-yard line of Southwestern. He hands the ball off to number 37, Brad Bullage, but he gets, well, about 3 yards on the play. Second down and 7, Southwestern now. No idea what's left on the clock. Pitch to Bennett. He runs to the outside, taken out of bounds by Steve Spurley and Chris Schaff. Just about a late hit. Got to be careful there, guys. Hey. So Creighton will have a 3rd and 7 situation. So no yards gained. He's back to pass. Got to gallop across the middle. Number 84. Mike Lamb, he goes against middle of the field. Finally stopped. Enough yards for that first down. About 6 pointers were there to try to take it down. No one could. But now listen, Hayward. So Creighton and the Wildcats are on Mineral Point's 39 8-yard line as Bennett runs to the outside. Tackle down here by number 12, Shane Nesheim. 3rd and 7 still for the Wildcats. Fulmer takes the ball outside. He runs. He's still on his feet. Finally brought down by... Oh, let's see who that is over there. 5.5 minutes left to play in the first half. Way short of the first down they were by about a foot. I think they got it this time, though. Creighton and the Wildcats have 4 more 4 downs. So, pass complete to number 84, Mike Lamb, tackled by number 12, Shane Nesheim, and number 33, Eric James. 8. So, Creighton pitches the ball off to Darren Dressler as he runs to the outside, tackled by number 33, Eric James was there. So was number 22, Gabe Filardo.
Ball carried by number 23.
First down for Southwestern again. Jared Bennett runs up the middle. He's hit by Bob Schaff, Tom Strauss, and Donald Wade. We're all there to help bring down him. Bennett.
Ball carrier,
Third and 7 now. Second and 7. Second and 9 now for the Wildcats. Creighton takes a pass, runs up the middle. 8 minutes left to play in the half. Third and 7. Tackle there was by Mike James. Creighton back to pass. He's got a man open in the end zone. Touchdown, Southwestern. Poor coverage there by Mineral Point. So it's 14-12 now. 51, Dan Splinter will kick for the Wildcats, and that's good. 13-8. No, it's 15-12 for the Wildcats. Just about offsides again. Good kick taken by number 22, Gabe Filardo, the rocket, as he runs up the middle. He's got a pretty good game going so far. He's finally brought down at Mineral Point's own 48-yard line. So, good run again by Gabe Filardo. Really putting on some impressive moves tonight, as did he. Lindsay back to pass. He's got a man open. Chris Shaffer down in the sidelines in front of me. About the 39-yard line. Gain of about 14. Lindsay. Back to pass again. He's going deep for Filardo's. Oh, he's going to keep the ball. Good idea. He gets about 11 yards on the play. No, maybe not 11. Maybe 10. Timeout, Mineral Point. First and 10 for Mineral Point. Ball at the 27-yard line. 2 minutes left to go in the half. Caught. Yes, good catch down there by Gabe Filardo. First down. Lindsay back to pass again. Going to the sidelines for Gabe Filardo. Triple coverage, overthrowing. It was triple coverage there. Coverage by number 30. Coverage by number 33. Left to play in the half. Lindsay back to pass. He's got a man open, 80, Brad Davis. Pulled down about the 5-yard line. First down. Better not to. Penalty flags down. Equipment, I imagine, on either Southwestern or Mineral Point. Let's see. Unsportsmanlike conduct on both teams, so it'd be offsetting penalties. Doesn't mean much. Arnie Olkas charges up the middle. Maybe a gain of 2 inches. Timeout, Mineral Point.
Timeout, Mineral Point.
8 seconds left in the half. Fumble! Mineral Point recovered, though. Come on, Point. Get your heads in the game. Mineral Point will go no huddle. Lindsay back to pass, over the end zone, picked off Southwestern. Incomplete. So it'll be fourth down now, fourth and about 3. Lindsay back to pass again. Jeez. You betcha! Unsportsmanlike conduct on Southwestern. 51 was really being a 51 was really being beep beep to Matt Lindsay.
Hey, settle down, coach. Just get a close up of that.
Southwestern downs the ball.
Halftime.
Halftime. Score at the halftime is Southwestern 15, Mineral Point 12. First half, Mineral Point made some very crucial mistakes near the goal line. Possible. Time we'll kick it off for the Pointers to start the second half. Ooh, good. High bouncer taken by number 82, Greg Dressler at the 30-yard line. Gain up 3 yards on the play. Doggo that time was there, and Cody, even Graber, and James. Number 2, Craig Creighton hands the ball out to 23. Darren Dressler gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. That pep talk that Mr. Murphy gave must have woke the Pointers defense up.
Tackle made the play by number 33, Eric James.
Oh, Lucy.
Number 2, Creighton, the quarterback for the Wildcats. Hands the ball out to 10, Fulmer. He tries to go up the middle, but goes nowhere. Tackle. Creighton back to pass over the middle. No, incomplete a pass. So Southwestern will have to punt the ball for the first time tonight. Be 4th and about 7. Forget them and eventually just walk down there. Low snap. Ooh, just about blocked. Creighton punts the ball for the Mineral Point and lets the ball bounce. Down by number 3, Jem Fago. So Mineral Point will take over on Mineral Point's own 49-yard line. Lindsay back to pass. Sardo stumbles. It's caught near the 40-yard line. It's going to be close for a first down, and all depends where they spot the ball.
Hey, sorry.
Oh. Lindsay. Back to pass. Plenty of time. Good coverage. Lindsay to Florida, out of bounds. Lindsay back to pass again for the Pointers. He's got a poorly throwing balls under pressure that time. Pass was intended for number 22. Game Florida will be a 3rd and 10 now for the Pointers. Trips right now for the Pointers. Oak is the lone setback. Lindsay back to pass. Just about a sack behind the line of scrimmage. Penalty flag is down. Oh, number 80 was there. There was 2, number 80.
First down, Mineral Point. No penalty on the play.
Mineral Point will now punt the ball. Low snap. Lindsay gets off a pretty good punt. Let's hope it stops. Oh, yeah, good bounce. So Southwestern will take over about the 1 or 2 yard line. I can't see down that far. Don't have my binocs. Oh, wait. And out to Dressler's. He goes up the middle, tackled by number...
Quarterback sneak.
Clayton, the quarterback now. Has been the quarterback. He keeps the ball again. No. Let's see. I believe the ball is handed off to number 42, Jared Bennett. .42. Bennett goes to the sidelines. He's finally pushed out of bounds, knocked out of bounds, I should say, by number 12, Shane Nesheim. It'll be a first down. I can't really tell if it's a first down or not. So it's a first down now for the Wildcats. As Dressler gets the ball, he goes up the middle. Tackle by Schaff and Strauss. Second and 6 now for the Wildcats. Hand off to number 42, Bennett. He goes to the outside. We just cannot tackle that guy. We're tackling too high. We got to tackle lower. Lindsey, James were among the pointers around the tackle. Huh. Guess who taped that?
Huh?
I did. Green pitches the ball out to number 42, Bennett. Hey, Minnow Point picked it up this time. Schaff was there, and so was number 81, Chris Schaff. Bob Schaff and Chris Schaff. Minnow Point picked it up. It's very easy to... Creighton back to pass. He's going... Oh, just about picked off by number 51, Steve Spurley. Pass intended for number 21, Jeff Volk. It'll be 4th and about 13 now for the Wildcats as they'll have to punt. Ooh, just about blocked again by the Pointers. Low, it's a high punt, low punt. High punt, not many yards, let's put it that way. So Mineral Point will take over on the 41-yard line. Mineral Point, you got to get out of the way there. Just got to get out of the way. You can't even attempt to pick the ball up, whoever it was. There's a fight going for the play. I don't think it'll matter, though, because it'll be Mineral Point's ball. The refs are trying to pull the foul away, but Mr. T, down the way takes it in their way. First down, Mineral Point. What'd I tell you? Huh?
No, upstairs.
Upstairs, I know. Lindsey keeps the ball, hit hard by number 90, a sophomore. And number 72.
Big time. You do it for a while. No, thanks.
Lindsey on the Pointers. Lindsey back to pass. Hard rush, sack behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and about 14 now for the Pointers. Lindsey back to pass. He's got a guy open the sidelines. Schaff! Caught! Yes, that's caught. No, it's not caught. So it'll be 4th and 14 now. About 23 different wrestlers are running back, but he won't get far. Maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 yards on the play.
Here, I'll commentate. I didn't even see it.
I know, it's hard to... Yeah, hand off there. It'll be 2nd and about 7 now for the Wildcats. Playing in the quarter. Creighton back to pass. He's got a guy open, but he overthrows him by a long shot. You can tell right now he's not a passing quarterback.
Number 21, Jeff Vogt, was incomplete.
Now for the Wildcats. Creighton hand the ball. No, he's going back to pass again. Over the middle. Oh, just about picked off. The ref got in the play middle. He got in the way of the play. Help Southwestern out there, whether they wanted to or not.
Broken up by number
42 by the 42 by the players, broken up by the ref. Another low short punt taken by number 81, Chris Schaff. He's going to the sidelines. He's at the 30. And out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Good run by number 81, Chris Shaft.
Return to punt.
Lindsay faces the throw, hands the ball to James. He could be got, but there's a clip or a holding here.
James ball.
Looked like it was number 66. Yep. Rick Schaff was caught holding there. That would have been the call back. Good run, good hold there. But once you know something like that would happen, and it would be, and there'd be a penalty. Holding. First down. Still be 1st and 20 now for the Pointers. Just about the end of the quarter here from the top down here at sidelines of Southwest. 20 seconds left. Lindsay back to pass, shuffle pass to Falardo. Let's get it work. He's at the 30-yard line and he's still on his feet. Finally brought down with number 80 at about the 28-yard line. Pass. Over in the middle of the day, it was caught. First down, James that is. He's inside the 10-yard line. Middle point. Gain of about 20 yards on the play. Cramp. Eric James has a cramp.
Official timeout. We have a senior player.
Cramp my back and pop the knee on it.
Uh-oh. If he popped the knee out, he wouldn't do that.
Oh, baby. Big time.
So it's 1st and 10 now for the Pointers as Lindsay's rolling out again. He's going in the end zone. Ooh! He got rid of the ball, but he put it up for grabs. Thank God nobody was near the ball. Lindsay here on the James touchdown, middle point, no flags down. Oh yeah! 18-15 now, Mineral Point. And I like it. Oh yeah! Eric James had the hole the size of Texas, and he used it all too. I tell you that. My grandma could have gotten to that hole. A skid loader could have gotten to that hole. Lindsay back to pass. 2-point conversion is. Oh no! Wait a minute here. I guess it was an incomplete pass. That was no good. Looked good from up here and looked like it was going to complete the pass, but kicking off for the Pointers, number 12, Shane Nashheim. Ooh, he gets another low kick. Oh, neat touchdown right there at the 25-yard line.
Nice play.
Tracy Kruger, the referee on that side of the field, spotted it quickly and threw his sandbag down. Don't. Creighton and the Wildcats take over on their own 30-yard line. Creighton hands the ball out to number 42, Bennett. Holding right there. Clip by number 37. Right down here in the field. It was not picked up, but it was very evident for me. 37, clip number 81, Chris Schaff. It was very evident. Very evident. I hope it shows up on the films. Darlington won their contest today, so Mineral Point in a must-win situation here. Hey, good stop there by Dave Farrell. He stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He had help from number 33, Eric James. Get some cream of Jeezy. Oh, they got cream of Jeezy. Creighton hands up. Oh, he fumbles the ball. Pitches the ball. Oh, it's a loose ball. Mineral Point. Oh, wait a minute here now. Mineral Point, that chance of a lifetime to recover the ball, but instead of trying just to land on it, they try to pick it up and run with it. Jeez, they can't do that. That's that first rule you learn when you talk about fumbles. You just fall on the ball. So they'll have a 2nd and about 16 to go for a first down now for the Wildcats. Wildcats. It's the 4th quarter, too. Creighton. 3rd and 16. Now back to pass. He's got a guy open. He's caught by Former down here in the tackle with number 35. No, caught by number 10. Former tackle with number 81, Chris Schaff. Short of the first down. It'll be a 4th and about 4. Southwestern has to punt the ball now. He gets the punt. Pretty good. Mineral Point will let it roll. Noah's taken by Gabe Florida as he runs up the middle. Legal man downfield. I'm not sure what the penalty is. Get the penalty, Theo. It's on Southwestern, I do know that. MDOT is clapping, so. I believe they had a guy downfield before the punt. No. MDOT indicated. His indication to me was incorrect, so it was on Mineral Point.
Penalty was waved off.
After I got done giving my 15-minute speech, though, they disregard the flag. Eric James up the middle. No, nothing there. Up and down whistle. Lindsay back to pass for the Pointers. Overthrowing. Pass intended for number 22, Gabe Florida. It'll be a 3rd and 9 situation now for the Mineral Point Pointers. Ball on their own, about their own 12-yard line. Same thing. Oh, jeez, I spilled my pop. Lindsay, pass, completed 80. Brad Davis, he has enough for the first down and about 8 yards more. 10 yards more. Late, penalties down. It'll be on Southwestern, a late hit or a personal foul. Well, kind of the same thing anyway.
Tackle made by number 23, Darren Dressler.
Someone's down there.
Penalty on 6-yard
15.
line.
All right. Let's go. Oh, I missed the play here. I just spilled my pop, so I had to wipe it up. Eric James on the carrier, gain about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and about 6.
Gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. 6.5 minutes in the ball.
2nd, about 6.5 minutes left to play in the game. Pass to 80 is complete to Brad Davis. He stays on his feet, and he gets out to the 45-yard line. About the 46. It'll be close to a first down. Up here it's a first down. That is a first down.
Looks first to me.
Down Mineral Point by about 5 inches. I was right on top, but the play, I called it all the way. Oh, yeah. Lindsay, hand off to Gabe Filardo. He goes to the outside, cuts inside, gains about 5 yards on the play. Under 6 minutes now have to play. Another personal foul will be called on Southwestern as they are really taking themselves out of the game. I know one solution on all these personal fouls for Southwestern is to just kick them out of the play. Oh, it's on Mineral Point this time.
Oh, come on.
Straighten me out, but looks like it's on number 81, Chris Schaff. Now for the Pointers, a personal foul called against, I believe it's 81, Chris Schaff. Don't need this kind of stuff in the game, but it's this close, and it's going to shuttle past Gabe Florida. It's going to work. He's across the 50, he's across the 45, brought down to the 45-yard line. About the 44-yard line. Near to the back to the original line of scrimmage now for the Pointers. Third and about 10 now for the Pointers. Lindsay goes back to pass. He's got 81 Chris Schaff. He's got caught by number 80 Brad Davis. So it'll be 4th and about 6. Timeout Southwestern. Timeout report. Mineral Point ahead 18-15 with about 4.5 minutes left to play in the game. Southwestern has just called a timeout. Ball is on about the 40-yard line. Mineral Point will probably punt the ball. Mineral Point has played a very, very much improved second half, if I don't say myself. They have picked up the plays better than they did the first half. And most of all, they have just played overall a better game. So, personal fouls against Southwestern and Mineral Point have both hurt the teams. So I'll get it back to the action now. Ooh, Southwestern jumped. Oh, that'll be a 4th about 1 now. 4th and less than 2. Mineral Point are just going for it. Lindsay back to pass. Oh, sack. Oh, yes, they got the playoff. Oh, yeah, what a play by Mineral Point.
Unbelievable.
Caught by number 81, Chris Schaff. First down. That is beautiful. Ball on the 30-yard line. Oh, good heads-up play by not only by Lindsay, but by Chris Schaff for not giving up on the play. So Lindsay and the Pointers in control this game. James tucked that ball in. All right. Timeout Southwestern. Eric James gained of about 4 yards on the play to be a 2nd and 6. Lindsay, hand out to Gabe Florida. Oh yeah, that play worked pretty good too. As Gabe Florida gets enough for the first down. He gains of about 9 yards on the play. The first down ball on the... Oh, it's going to be close. I don't think they spotted the ball pretty accurately. They're going to bring the Chons on. The Chons are going to be on. Southwest. 3:45 left in the ball game. What are they doing? Not starting the clock? All right. Lindsay, hand off to Arnie Locus. Stop way behind line of scrimmage as number 72 rubs his face into the dirt. Mike Murphy on the sidelines now for the Pointers. He's probably been on the game on the sidelines the whole game. Gabe Florida from the handoff. Southwestern will take over on their 23-yard line. So, bad break for the Pointers. Pass, he's going middle to middle. He's sacked. He tripped up. Got tripped up by number 66, Rick Schaff. I guess you'd have to give it to him simply because he tripped him up. Great, be 2nd and 14 now. Going back to pass again. He's in trouble. He's sacked again behind the line of scrimmage. Ho ho! Sacked about the 13-yard line. It'll be 3rd. 3rd and about 17. The North Pointers really showed great defense here in those last couple minutes of the game. Dave Farrell just got a sack there. Rick Schaff tripped up Creighton right there on the play before. Mineral Point leads 18-15 with about 2 minutes left to play in the game. Southwestern has the ball on their own 19-yard line. It is 3rd and 4 on their own 10-yard line. All right. Creighton back to pass. Hard rush by Farrell. He gets the ball off to number 42, Bennett, but he's stopped at the line of scrimmage by 61 Strauss. Mineral Point is really playing great defense now, as they have really showed improvement, like I said at the timeout report from the first half. 4th and 17, do or die for Mineral Southwest. Another hard rush by it is just about a beautiful catch by number 37, Brad Brolich, but he drops the ball. Mineral Point will take over on their own 14-yard line.
Let's go, Bart.
Mineral Point, hopefully they'll wrap it up now. Minute left to play in the game. Mineral Point will be at Mineral Point next week to play Fenimore. It'll be Mineral Point's homecoming. Mineral Point will try to get revenge on Fenimore as Fenimore ruined Mineral Point's homecoming last year with It's official now, 1 minute remaining. Lindsay just falls on it. Jeez, Lindsay, fall on it. You make me nervous.
Where's he getting through?
15 now for the Pointers, 18-15. We lead way under a minute now left to play. Lindsay falls on it again. Take it easy there, Bart, now. Don't need you to get hurt just falling on the ball. It'll be fourth and about 18 left to play. The game is just about over. Mineral Point won 18-15 on a game in the second half where Mineral Point really played much improved defense. Mineral Point played very good defense here on the last Southwestern's drive where they got to the quarterback 3 times and put a lot of pressure on him. Southwestern's comeback bid was stopped short on a pretty good pass by Creighton, and number 37 when it was off his fingertips. Mineral Point will be at Fenimore, like I said before, to play Fenimore, where Fenimore beat us last year 24-23 in our homecoming loss. Mineral Point will want to get sweet revenge on Fenimore, I'm sure, and to do that, we will be well prepared. For Ron Gratz and Ted Gawley, this is Mineral Point's own football station, ABCD. Sayonara.